freaking freezing in this house, Mr. Bigglesworth. Okay. Comment down below if you recognize that movie quote. So we open up the windows in the morning to get some fresh air in the house. And right now, at this time of year, it's just a little cold. I've hit record twice now, and every time I start to talk, I'm just shivering. So finally, I just hit record, grab the sweater. There you go. Whew. Okay. Hey, how's everyone doing? Another beautiful day. Okay. Focus. Sorry about the little delay there. Um, Something that's been on my mind is personal finance. Personal finance is incredibly personal, and I was very intrigued by this topic when a friend over the weekend was asking me for any kind of stock advice. They're like, "What tips you got? What are you interested in? What's going on? What have you learned from building investment highlights? Like, you seen anything really cool or anything I should know about?" They're just looking for some kind of stock tip advice or whatever. And great friend. I'm not naysaying them in any way. That's not exactly how my website works or how I work, or I guess how personal investing works as a whole. Like, I'm not sitting here on a pile of data and I just come to you like, look what I found. This stock right here, it's going to go to the moon. It's amazing. The shareholder equity just keeps growing. Like, what are you talking about? With like, what's the insider trading tip of the day that will get us all ahead? We'll just retire next year because we put everything into stock ticker XYZ. No, no. As this channel progresses, as the website gets more and more developed, that's not the whole point of investment highlights. And that is not something sustainable, I don't think, nor is it something that I'm going to provide anyone. Um, because, like I've been dabbling with, finance is personal. There's not a one size fits all solution to everything. And there are those in the investment community that believe investing has been solved and there is a one size fits all, and it's called broadly diversified index funds. And hey, absolutely, there's wisdom in that. Sure, sure, sure. But this guy over here is focusing on total returns, and this guy over here is focusing on current income, and that one over there just really likes commodities for some reason. And it's all fine because it's all personal. It all fits with whatever their investment thesis is at the time or for a specific goal. Maybe it's 5 years out, maybe it's for the next 30 years. It doesn't matter. But everyone's situation is different. So if I come to you and I'm like, you know what? Microsoft is the way forward. Everyone put all your money into Microsoft and everyone's going to be fine. It's amazing. No, that may not work for Sally over here or Johnny over there or any. It doesn't work like that. So I just want to make that abundantly clear that as this channel goes forward, there will not be stock investment tips or any kind of advice in any way, because anything I find interesting in the investing world, you may not find interesting, or useful would be another word for that. Uh, what I do with my money may not work for you and what you do with your money. Do you see? And investment highlights isn't based off that. It's not a tool set up to like find the diamond in the rough. No, it takes financial statements and gives you the important bits. And there's going to be some other stuff there, so you can filter stuff down for what exactly you're looking for. Sure, sure. But there's a disclaimer on that website, and I'll repeat it here. None of it's financial advice. It's just some cool stuff that I found in SEC records, and I have a habit of digging into them because it's fun for me. So enjoy. But related to that, on this channel, like, as I start reviewing different companies or maybe some ETFs, or we start talking about personal finance, we start talking about the personal responsibility involved in getting your money right. I'm not going to come out here and be like, this one, this new Chinese company, everyone should jump in. It's amazing. And I'm not calling anything out with China or nothing. It's just, for example, that's not the direction I want to go. That is, I don't find a lot of value in that. You can see that all over YouTube too. Oh my goodness. There's many different kinds of channels out there. and they're going to be peddling their number one trading strategy, or you invest in the stocks that I choose, you're going to be so rich. Some people put out negativity related to that content. They'll naysay what those people are doing, but they're just making their videos. They're having a good time. Maybe there's some malicious intent there. Maybe not. But I firmly believe that what you put out in the world is going to come back to you, whether you want to call it karma or universal justice or just the fact that you're training your brain to put out whatever it is, and so that's what you're going to notice coming back to you. It doesn't matter. I firmly believe that what you're putting out there is going to come back to you. Okay? So I'm not going to come on here and naysay any of those channels that are like, stock pick XYZ, everyone get in now. Like, great, man, you do you. That's not going to be what I do. Okay? So just want to put that out there. Hope everyone's day is going well. Okay? Um, it's another beautiful day here in Arizona. Cold, but try to be civil with each other. Even coming on with a video like this, and I'm talking about total returns and income investing and commodities at one point. Uh, there's going to be people in the comments who are like, "Well, the whole point of investing is XYZ, is total returns, is to increase your income, is to secure your future." Like, okay, great, great. That's wonderful for you. But someone might not be investing for simply total returns or just income or because they want more exposure to oil. It might not be what they're going through. Does that make sense? One example would be when you're saving up a down payment for a home, right? The way you invest that money, if you invest it at all, is going to be very different than the way you invest money for a 30-year retirement horizon. You see, just those different objectives. If you take those different objectives and you apply them to people, everyone's doing it for a different reason. So just keep that in mind. Stay civil with people. And if you want to share your journey, like the main reason, the whole point behind investing is total return, expand on that. Expand on why you believe that, on why you're doing it that way. Is it for retirement in 30 years? Is it to save up as much money in the next 10? Like what is it? I want to hear more about that. But don't worry, I'm definitely not going to be dropping any hot stock tips in the near future. It's just a funny concept to me. I don't know. All right. Love and hugs all the way around. You all have a good day. Take care of yourself.